An important part of learning is the feedback provided to students by teachers. And FluidMath has a grading sidebar feature that makes giving feedback convenient. You can access the grading sidebar in FluidMath a couple of ways. From your dashboard, you can find the class that you're looking for, and you can either click in the banner or you can click in the assignment notification down at the bottom of each tile. Another way of accessing this grading sidebar is to click on the three dots in any document that you might have open, and down at the bottom you have a grading sidebar option and you choose that. You'll need to begin by choosing your class that you're looking for. Then in the assignments, you're going to choose your assignment. I will choose the first one that comes up. You'll notice that some of them are darker than the others. The grayed out just simply means nobody in that class has turned in that assignment yet. This one's a little darker, which means I have things to grade. My next step is to choose from my students. So let me collapse that just a little bit so it's easier to see. Now, these are my students that I have in my class. This is a collaborative assignment, and you'll notice that again, some of the names are grayed out. It just simply means that they have not yet turned in an assignment. This group has turned in their assignment. And I have my pop-out right here, which allows me to help students that are working on assignments in progress. So these students haven't turned it in, so I can still access their document here. Notice that there's a 0 out of 0. That 0 out of 0 just simply means that there was 0 self-grading boxes in there, so therefore it wasn't possible for them to get a score. While this said 0 out of 0, I can look at another class and you'll notice that I have some self-checking questions that were included before the submission. I hover over them and I can see that this student had 2 submissions and these were the answers that they had selected. I don't have to click, I'm just hovering over, and you can see the student had 3 submissions and these were the questions, just as a preview, that they had right and wrong in the self-checking automatic grading portion. I'm going to begin by clicking on this group so I can see their document. I am now looking at their document. I have the ability to give them feedback using all of the features up at the top of my menu bar, just like a regular document. I do have the ability to ask students to edit and resubmit. It allows them to redo their assignment. I also have the ability to override the grade that the system gives with the self-checking assignments and send my feedback to my students. Something else that you might find handy is the ability to pin in the sidebar. For instance, I can lock a page. What that means when I lock this page and I choose an assignment, I am currently on page 1, but let's say that I jump over to page 2 and I don't want to really look at page 1, I just want to look at page 2. So what I can do now is I can jump over to the next student that has turned in their assignment and it will automatically open on page 2 so that I don't have to navigate between pages, especially if my document has many pages in it. I can go from page 2 to page 2 to page 2 between all of my students, or maybe I can jump from page 7 to page 7 to page 7. If I don't lock this, it means that I'll open it at the beginning of the document. So right now I'm on page 2 and I'm going to jump to Rodney. Notice because I didn't lock it, it automatically jumps me to page 1, and that might be something you want as well. These are some of the grading and feedback features built within FluidMath to get you started.